Good afternoon, from Carpentry. Um, First of all, thank you for replying to my message. I took the liberty to create this video so I can show you um, how many people are exactly looking for your services, give you a few tips on how to improve and what exactly to do with your website, um, and overall to see the potential that you might be able to achieve, right? Because nowadays, if you're not online, then you're missing a lot of opportunities. So that being said, I have your website here. And the first thing I have to say is that you need a little bit more information. And let me see if I move this. Um, I don't know, it might be my screen, but this seems to be a little bit too, let's see if my view is compromised. No, it's actually 100%. Um, Too small to read. Um, that'll be my one of the main things that I'll say to change it, because it's critical for a person. If it lands on your website, it takes only a couple seconds, less than 2 seconds, to that person decide if he's going to stay on your website, give you a call, or engage in more information. So make this a little bit more bigger, so people can notice. Also, what type of services you do. I can see here, of course, carpentry. But other than that, I see that well, it doesn't say here, but I'm not sure if you do some sort of cabinets, kitchen cabinets, maybe. For example, woodworking, of course, nothing specific here. And I'll explain why that's kind of you're missing information. Floor installation. So you do flooring. So I'm not sure if you do only hardwood flooring, if you do only, I don't know. So let's see what do we have here and read more. From those cabinets. Okay, then you do cabinets. Perfect. Closets. Okay. Um, I'll say all the information should be here, and so people won't be misled. Most of the time, people don't engage in this learn more kind of thing. Um, but by the picture, I can say that you do cabinets. So um, the other thing, if you want to be showing up on Google, if you want Google to show up your website, the first thing we have to take in consideration, and I know a lot of website developers and marketers, if you will, tend to underestimate that you need content, relevant content, to show up on Google. When I say content, I'm talking about all the text that you have, everything that is readable in a text form. Okay, so you have all this, for example, this, right? You need to add keywords here that people are looking for when they go to Google and type, for example, carpentry services in New Jersey, right? You need to add those keywords here and then surround the keyword with a lot of content. Okay, why? Because Google reads all this, and if it doesn't make sense on their end, you are never going to be showing up on Google. And it's not that they have a actual human being. It will be great, but they have this algorithm software going on, running on, and if it doesn't make sense, like I said, if it doesn't make sense on their end, you're not going to be showing up for anything. Now, to show you that, I use this tool called Ahrefs, and what this does, it picks data from any website based on Google criteria. So we can see here, this is the first thing that when I was searching for your information, it only show up this website here. Over here, that I believe this is your profile. Let's see if it open up. You have 9 reviews, which is great. Let's see, but you need to reply to the reviews. Google loves to see that interaction between service provider and consumer. So my recommendation is reply to the reviews. All seem to be 5 stars, so it shouldn't be a problem. But here, for example, your website, this one is not working. Let's see. Same. That's what I had. So I'm not sure if you own this domain or not, but this website that you have here is not under your domain. Of course, it's under this ueniweb.com. Okay, so that's why your rating is, up to the sky. But you're only being found for 2 keywords, right? And you only have 2 backlinks. Now, what are backlinks? Really quick. Backlinks is the second most important part in this whole thing. It's backlinks are other sites or other websites that are mentioning your name or your business name, and this will give you the power so you can be found on Google. It's like a popularity contest. The more people you get to talk about you in a positive way, the more relevant you're gonna become, the more relevant you're gonna stay. Same thing happens here with backlinks. So let's see what kind of keywords you're being found for based on the content that you have and based on the credibility that supports, your image in the eyes of, in the eyes of Google. So Trump NJ, your brand name, you're not really ranking for that. There's 50 searches a month. That means that 50 people search this, give or take every month. Then you have these. It's a variation of a keyword. You can see here there's a comma here, but it's a variation. Carpentry, New Jersey. There's 10 searches a month. That means that 10 people search this a month, a specific term, and you're almost on the 7th page. Now, if we go to Google, let's say I'm trying to find carpenter, right? And I type carpentry in New Jersey. The first thing you see here is this Google guarantee. I don't know if you've done Google Ads before, but Google Ads is pretty much the same thing here. The only difference that Google guarantee is that they're going to ask you for more information about your business, licenses, insurance, that kind of stuff. So it can actually guarantee that you're the real deal. In comparison with Google Ads, you just put your name there, verify your quick information, and that's it. And you pay every time somebody clicks on your ad. Then you have your map section. And depending on when you are, where are you located? It doesn't say. Multnomah County. So you're more like in the south, like by Freehold, I say. You can definitely appear here, right? But if your profile is not optimized, you need more content. You need the images that you have, they need to be optimized. And like I said, reply to those reviews. That also weighs a lot when it comes to ranking. And if you have any other profile like this one, Facebook, that kind of stuff, keep posting. Those kind of things help you on the organic, on the local ranking, if that makes any sense. Now, like I was saying, you can definitely be here. You need to be having, of course, the relevant keywords that everybody's searching for, content optimized, images optimized. Then we have our number one, these guys, United Carpentry LLC. On number two, we have gracarpentry.com. But just for you to know, 70% of the people that do a Google search, they only go for the top three here in the map section, and the top three here in the organic result. That means that less than 30% will actually scroll all the way down or even go to the second or third page. So all the chances are in here. Now, let's see why these guys are ranking number one. I was looking at the website before, and you can see here the difference, right? This is a little more bigger, clear kind of thing. It's a nice website. If you don't see that much content here and you see them ranking, it's because they are stuffing their content in another subpage, not specifically the homepage. So you can see here, these guys are from Maplewood. They don't have that much content here, but let's see, projects. They have all these pages over here, full renovation, see about. So they have all this content. You get the idea, right? Let's see their numbers over here really quick. Looking at that, really, so there's not too much of a demand for a specific carpentry kind of thing, right? Carpenters in New Jersey, carpenters in New Jersey, there's 20 searches a month because they're ranking number 6. They're getting 2 visits. There are 2 chances of getting a client every month, but this is very, very low. Now, what I wanted to show you is that kitchen remodeling, for example, you do cabinets, or kitchen cabinets. Let's see. For example, same thing. When you see here, the sponsored by Google, this is Google Ads. You pay every time somebody clicks on you. If you've never done this before, like I said, it can take a lot of money. You're not going to see the results that you want, and there's a lot of things that goes behind the curtains that you need to analyze. Like people, what is actually people searching for is another word, if that makes sense. Then you have your map section over here. But then we have this kitchen cabinets, Google Carpentry, factory. Those are factories, not even that. So depending on your services, let's say remodeling, this is where more traffic, more people are searching for it, if that makes any sense. When you see contractors showing up for these specific keywords, that means that those keywords are what clients are searching for. Okay, so let's see why these guys are ranking number one. I've seen these guys a lot of times because they do a lot of things, So for example, kitchen remodeling. I'm not really sure if that applies fully to you, but kitchen cabinets, kind of the same thing, right? They understand the concept, the value of having content. See, you have content here, you have content here, you have content here. They have the whole thing. Let's see. This is really here. There we go. So this is where you see all the trends and everything because they know what to rank for. Kitchen contractor, for example, that's a national keyword, doesn't specify the area. So if somebody in California types in and they show up, unless they're doing business in California, there's no point, right? Kitchen remodel NJ, 250 search a month. That's what we see most of the time. 250 searches a month because they're ranking number 3. They're getting 40 visits. That means 40 chances to get a client every month that is looking for remodeling, right? Kitchen renovation, 60 searches because they're ranking number 2. They get another 21. Kitchen remodel, and again, you can use these keywords as a trend for you show up for people that are looking for a specific woodwork in the kitchen. Now, if you would have do let's see, flooring, New Jersey. We got these guys ranking number 1. Let's see their website, and you can see the same thing here. Content here. Oh, no, this is a different one. This is a local store. Same. Flooring contractor. There we go. Yeah, because you're not a store. So again, same concept we see here: Google Guarantee, Google Ads, in your map section, and then we have these guys. Floor Town number 1. Let's see, just to see the trend here. But you can see all websites have the same structure. They have, at least the ones that are ranking, you can see that they have a lot of information. And here's where the engagement happens. Your phone number, click here for a quote, this and that, yada, yada, yada. Now, let's see the numbers really quick. Okay, so these guys are ranking for 394 keywords. Flooring, New Jersey, there you go. Again, if you do floors, this might be flooring, New Jersey, 70 searches a month because the ranking number 5, they're getting 8 visits. Those are 8 chances they get to get a client that's looking for just this. New Jersey flooring, 40 searches a month because they're ranking number 3, they get another 6. Now, depending on your area, depending on your service area, I don't know if you do all New Jersey. Again, your map profile could be just ranking on your local area. Why not all the county? All the county, for example, Multnomah County. That's gonna be. But to go in on this, because these are state keywords, sometimes the trends they vary too much, so we don't see a specific consistent trend. These are consistent trends that with 6 to 9 months of projections. So these are perfect examples of what you should be targeting when there's not too much of demand for specific towns. But again, flooring contractors in J, 10 search, you see is less here, but it keeps being higher on flooring NJ, something simpler to type. I don't want to take too much of my time. I know I cover a lot, but basically, if you want your website to be your useful tool, so you can get more clients, definitely you have to improve a little more of the design here, add content, add those keywords that you want to be showing up for. If there's enough search volume that can actually bring your bring you the real value of showing up on Google, because there's no point of ranking on Google #1 if your phone is not ringing, or if nobody's even asking for how much. So I hope you find this information useful. If you have any questions, please let me know. I know you were asking about our price. I don't do prices right off the bat. I do an assessment, research, and based on specifics like this, I determine how much and how long it's going to take us to see results. For example, my results have been to say in the first 3 to 6 months, because SEO is a little bit different. If you want instant results, Google Ads is a way. It's one of the ways, but it's a lot of money, and if your return is not high enough to compensate that investment, I don't see the point. I don't deal with Google Ads because I think it's too much of a money invested and too little of a return. Anyway, like I said, if you have any questions, please let me know. But other than that, thank you for watching.